Told me that Carter Cook would only score 6 points, I'd ask you how many points you won by. You did a good job. His shots weren't falling. You did a good job defensively, but we talked about three-headed monsters. It was the other two that got you tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I can't say enough about the player that Carter is. He obviously drew all our attention tonight. But also shout out to Aaron Bry. Fantastic job, Braden Keita on him. The team as well, just like did a great job making him uncomfortable, forcing him into some tough looks, tough shots. And a little bit we just got lucky, him picking up a couple of those fouls, questionable calls at best. But yeah, just not enough. Couldn't. Cooper Campshire, just lights out, great shooter, all those pull-ups, and just too much. But super proud of the way my guys competed tonight.
First half, I mean, you had Braden Keita hit some key threes there at the end, and Kyan Jackson, strong first half as well. I mean, to have this a 4-point game at half, you must have been just tickled pink when you went to the locker room.
A little bit. I mean, I was happy that we played a first half, but, we were looking towards coming out in the second half strong. I had a really good feeling that they were going to go zone, so we talked about it. But just not able, too many turnovers with that, not able to execute the way we wanted. We had some good looks on off-ball movement, and we were hitting shots, but just not enough, too many turnovers up top that lead to easy buckets to them.
And you talked about that zone, and I think the thing that, we try to relay is that in that first half when they weren't playing as much zone, you were able to have some shorter, some crisper passes and stuff like that. That zone really stretched you out, so in order to even move the ball, you had to throw it uncomfortably high or uncomfortably wide, and the Blue Devils were able to take advantage of it.
Yeah, I mean, 1-3-1 like that, the same way that Two Rivers really extended their 2-3, 1-3-1 like that, you're always having to throw over arms and stuff like that. So, you either have to use your dribble and kind of find a better passing angle, otherwise they just have to be really timely passes. And it is tough to do, especially with a team like this.
So, coming up, we'll talk about next week's game as well. You'll have Pesh to go on Tuesday. I would say I'll talk to you on Monday, but there's a good chance that you won't have practice tomorrow, depending on the snowstorm and stuff like that. So, kind of looking back at maybe previous matchup against Peshtigo this season, what are you looking at there for Tuesday night?
Sure. I mean, Tuesday we play Peshtigo, but we have a game against Gibraltar on Monday.
I didn't even see that. Oh, my goodness.
I don't want to get too far ahead. But definitely both of them are games that we can compete in. Both teams similar in that we'll probably see some zone against them, and definitely they have a one-headed monster, Baxter for Peshtigo. And Gillett has a kid who's averaging 30, but so we need a very similar effort. If we can take either one of those guys away, we're going to put ourselves in a good position to compete to win the game.
So I know you like practice. It's got to drive you nuts to have a game on Friday, unknown tomorrow, and then games on Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we get a good snow report by the time we're all waking up early tomorrow, and hopefully we can get in the gym and just talk about stuff. But otherwise we'll just be watching tape and getting in early on Monday before the game.
Well, Coach, we'll let you make the trip around the bay back to Fish Creek, and good luck in Gillett, and we'll see you on Tuesday when you guys play Peshtigo.
Sounds good.